Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Expanding Your Mind, Body, and Spirit. I'm your channel host, Tasha, and I wanted to take a moment to share with you today something that really touched me that I actually found in a little shop in my during our little girls' getaway last week. I actually bought it for my daughter for her birthday because it was just really, it really touched me, and I wanted her to know these things every day. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. You know, it took me a while to share it because, I don't know, I was thinking about how we want to create all these like perfect moments and, you know, the perfect time, or, you know, when you're putting stuff out to the world thinking it has to be like, oh, I want this perfect setting or background. And I was thinking, oh, it'd be nice by the beach in the evening. But you know what? If we wait till the perfect time for things, we're not gonna, you know, there's no perfect. We're not gonna, it's okay. Like, any moment can be its own perfect moment. So I'm sitting here now, just in my regular who I am stuff, and in my front yard. So you may hear noise. I actually forgot the headphones, so you'll probably hear background noise, dog barking, or maybe a car going by. But I wanted to take a moment to share with you. But before we begin, I wanted to just sort of set the mood and start you off with a nice gentle warm-up and just kind of get our bodies relaxed, get it in a meditative mode for listening. So if you're just tuning in, let's maybe press pause on the video and get yourself in a nice calm space. I really want it to be sort of a meditative type of reading, and hopefully it relaxes you and invokes some thought and wonderful feelings. So go ahead and grab your stuff together, and let's begin. All right, I want to go ahead and start us off with an Om, again, to bring peace and awareness to this moment, our practice, and our space. Inhale. Om. Placing your hands on either knee, let's go ahead and begin rotating our body in a circular motion. You can do as big of circles or as little as you want. You can exaggerate it if you wish, so it's almost like a seated cat-cow, really arching that back, putting out that chest. If that feels good for you, the key is to listen to your body. Let's come back to center and move the other direction. Coming back to center, let's inhale, left hand, right knee. As we exhale, looking back over our right shoulder. Inhale, right hand, left knee, placing the left hand behind you, exhaling back over your left shoulder. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Coming back to center, let's go ahead and bring our right ear to your right shoulder, keeping that shoulder down, and then inhaling that left arm up, making an L shape, and just gently setting it behind your back. You're feeling that lengthening, that nice gentle stretch and opening through that left shoulder and left side of your neck. Nice big deep breaths in and out your nose. And release out. Placing the left hand, left ear. Sounds of the neighborhood. Left ear to left shoulder. Again, keeping that posture nice, sitting nice and tall. Inhaling that right arm up, making an L shape, and then gently just setting it behind your back as you feel that lengthening, that stretching through that right side of your neck and your shoulder. Releasing out, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and bring the right ear to right shoulder, tucking the chin. Let's roll our chin across our chest to the left side. Again, roll. Just want to roll across the front of the chest, keeping that chin tucked in. Coming back to center, let's go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. Shoulders up, back, and down. It's as if they're kissing each other behind their back, behind your back. Coming back to center. And then coming back to center, let's go ahead and bring our legs out into a staff posture. Shoulders up, back and down, navel to spine, your flesh pulled away from your sits bones, and then your thighs rolled in together so your feet come together, toes pointing straight up, and then placing your palms or your fists on either side of you, gently pushing into the ground, feeling a lengthening through that spine. And then releasing out, let's inhale up to a forward fold, letting the head go, head to knee, just in that general direction. The navel to spine as you walk the hands up the front of your body as we move to a supine position, which just means laying down. So little tricks there. So one thing I like to do, you can use your forearms to help make your way down to the ground. So I'm gonna sit up and keep instructing you, but make your way to the floor. Go ahead and make your way down to the floor, and from there I want you to reach your toes and your arms as far as they can reach in either direction. Reaching as far as they can, and then letting them go. Letting your feet spill open, your toes pointing outwards, your hands falling to either side of you on the ground or the floor, wherever you are, palms up, imagining that you're an angel in the warm sand, And just resting here, closing your eyes, being proud of yourself for taking this moment for you. We all have the gift of divinity. We are all divine human beings, created of love and of light. And with that sometimes also comes darkness. So I challenge you and I encourage you to look for those little bits of light in this world, those little bits of love, and share it with someone else, share it with others. In sharing those things, we all become one. We are all connected. Now, as you lay here in a nice, comfortable position, getting comfortable however you need to be, I want to share with you something that I read that I thought to myself, what if we told these things to ourselves every single day? How amazing it would make us feel. The self-talk, the positive self-talk. We are so easily our own worst critics. But what if we filled ourselves up with love every day? And so much so that we could share that and it would overspill to others. And I just read this thinking, I want to tell these things to myself every day, and I want to tell these things to my child. And I hope that that goodness will share to others and think of all of that light and love that you're sharing, all that positive energy that you are putting out to the universe. And that's why I wanted to share this book today, because I just thought it was such a wonderful little bit of positivity that we can put into the world today. So this is the book. I actually bought it in a little shop in Port Gamble. I'm sorry I showed it to you and I told you to keep your eyes closed. Go ahead and just keep your eyes closed. I will read it to you. But it is called If the World Could Know You, written by Daniel Leduc McQueen, illustrated by Sanny Van Loon. If the world could know you, you'd be everyone's favorite person. If everyone on this planet could meet you, they'd see you're the kind of wonderful that legends are made of, the kind of awesome that we all aspire to be. You shine your spotlight on all who surround you. You find fun and adventure in every moment. You do it all with such style and love that it's incredible the 7 continents haven't yet heard your name. If the whole world could know you, they'd know what it's like to feel uplifted by your generous and overflowing heart. Like sweet sunshine, you brighten the lives of everyone you meet. You find time and energy for all those around you, and you truly listen when others have something to say. You're always there when things go sideways, and always ready when someone needs a hand. You stretch life at the seams, forever giving yourself to everything you do and everyone you know. Good morning.
Morning.
It's simply remarkable what you're capable of. Your passion is dazzling, your devotion electrifying. You're not afraid of the impossible, the fantastic, or the downright difficult. You're the kind of person to tackle anything with aplomb. If the whole world could know you, they'd marvel at your character and whisper in awe at your charm. There's so much beauty within you and so much life and love in your smile. You're radiant, you're exquisite, you're somebody extraordinary. If all the people on this planet could meet you, they'd be lining up to see you, clamoring over each other for a moment of your time. You make dreary moments worth remembering, and every day worth celebrating. Your laughter buoys even the lowest of moods. You're every bit exceptional and every ounce sensational. You're the kind of person we all wish we could be. If the whole world could know you, you wondrous thing, you'd be everyone's favorite person. Because you're absolutely magnificent, you're altogether spectacular. Your magic and sparkle are something to behold. Keep shining, keep glowing, and keep doing all the amazing things that make you who you are. The rest of this planet doesn't know what they're missing. I just loved it. I just thought, you know, I want her to know these things all the time. And you know, we are all divine human beings. It's just sometimes, you know, things get filtered by, you know, the worldly filter of this world. You know, our eyes are filtered by that, and we tend to see things differently because of the way the world tends to be sometimes. But we are all amazing in our own and special ways, and I genuinely believe that we all have something that is wonderful about that, about each and every one of us. And so I encourage you and challenge you to look for those bits of wonderful and share that with someone else. You know, even if it's something that someone else created, you know. I'm just starting kind of this journey, and I'm not really, you know, I don't know. I hope that something touches someone who maybe needs it at some point. It doesn't have to be a million people, but if it's one person, to remind them of the divinity and the possibility, what they are possible of. You may not think all of these things that you're for yourself at this very moment, but you are the possibility of each and every one of these things, and you are the possibility of whatever you want to be. So I just want to leave that thought with you, and if this was something that meant something to you, then please share it. And I hope to see you here again, and please leave any feedback or additional things you'd like to share, or you'd like for me to share. But the book again was called If the Whole World Could Know You by Danielle LeDuc McQueen, and this was purchased in a little specialty shop in Port Campbell. It was like a general store, but I know you can buy it on Amazon too. But just a really sweet book. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday, and I know where I am, it's supposed to be one of the warmest days of the year so far, and we don't have a lot of hot days, so not necessarily hot, but it's beautiful and I love it. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful and glorious day. Namaste.